Have you ever wanted to look into retro games but aren't sure where to begin? Do you ever wonder which classic games stand the test of time and which ones don't hold up? These are some questions that have been bothering me for a while now, and I think it's about time to do something about it. So I'm going through gaming's history one game at a time to try to find the best games of all time. Welcome to the Gaming Archaeologist. Donkey Kong is a character that I've heard of a lot, but I've never actually played any of his games before. That is until now, when I played one of the first well-known games where he was the star, namely Donkey Kong Country. True, Donkey Kong had been in games before this, but nothing quite like this. Donkey Kong Country is a side-scrolling platformer that, in terms of its overall structure, is very similar to Super Mario World. But when it comes to the details, such as the meat of the gameplay, the environments, and the overall design, it is clearly its own thing. You play as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, and you make your way through each of the levels, collecting bananas, avoiding enemies, and trying to reach the end. The graphics, I think, hold up pretty well, and make the game stand out from other SNES games. The music and atmosphere of the game is also really good, and it really does feel like you're making your way through a country, rather than just a series of platforms. The game has a lot of charm and personality to it, and the game is challenging in a hard but fair manner. And it is a lot of fun to play through. Unfortunately, the game does have a number of missteps. One of the biggest is, once again, the inclusion of a live system. But I've complained about that kind of thing enough, and I will give Donkey Kong Country credit in that they have both mid-level and mid-world checkpoints, so that you don't lose too much progress even if you die or run out of lives. And sometimes the jumping controls can feel a little inaccurate, like where you wanted to do one thing but then the game made you do something else, which is kind of annoying, but for the most part the controls are fine. Beyond that, Donkey Kong Country is a really good game, and I'm not sure what else to say about it. So, does it hold up? In general, I'd say yes. The live system does drag it down, but the game has enough charm and fun to offer to make up for it. If you enjoy 2D platformers like the Mario games, you'll probably enjoy this. My final score for Donkey Kong Country is an 8 out of 10. This is shorter than I expected, but I'm not sure what to say. I liked Donkey Kong Country, but it's not something I see myself returning to super often. What do you think? Have you played Donkey Kong Country? Are there any SNES games you'd like me to review? Whatever your thoughts, be sure to let me know in the comments below. The next game I'll be reviewing is Final Fantasy VI. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.